Hey everybody, I'm Rowan, the blacksmith. I run South Saxon Forge on Etsy. Live in rural Wales, but the forge itself is in Shropshire. When I finished training, I took on the lease of Thomas Telford's old forge in Ellesmere, and I've been there for coming up to 3 years now. The forge itself was built in 1805 by Thomas Telford as part of the canal extension programme towards Llangollen. So it's seen a lot of history go in and out through its doors. It was actually empty for 30 years before I took on the lease and used as storage by the Canal and River Trust. I've been blacksmithing for probably around 9 years now. Trained in Hereford, the National School of Blacksmithing, and I then did a 12-month apprenticeship in restoration and conservation of heritage ironwork. I started my Etsy shop when I was still training because I wanted to have a business to kind of come into when I finished. I like to make as many things as possible traditionally. It means things are a little bit more expensive, but they look a lot nicer for it, and most of my customers appreciate that. What I really love about blacksmithing is what you can do. You can start with a piece of scrap, a piece of rubbishy old iron or steel, and make whatever you want with it. That's what first attracted me to it. And pretty much, if it's made out of metal, blacksmith can make it. I do a lot of reproduction work because I'm heritage trained. Further down the line, I'd like to actually make stuff for museums. I like 18th century ironwork a lot because it's very decorative. I also like Anglo-Saxon ironwork, Viking ironwork, all that kind of thing. I'm quite inventive as well. I make an awful lot of stuff that just comes straight out of my mind. I do a lot of commission work because animal heads are my specialities. I end up having lots of people sending me pictures of their cats and dogs and horses for me to reproduce in iron form, usually on the end of a fire poker. Majority of my business is international, about 60% at the moment, which is quite good. Not complaining. I've sold to Israel, Canada, US, France, Germany, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Hong Kong, other countries as well. Then the other 40% is in Britain. Etsy has facilitated the amount of stuff that I sell internationally. Yeah, do really enjoy what I'm doing. Well, it's great.